Sarah Homemaker getting everything all packed away inside her tent. We ditched the sweaty footwear, decided to let all that air out a bit. No sense in getting nasty feet over it. And we do have some food. Mostly what we have brought with us is obviously several bottles of water, a water bottle with a filter inside of it that as we drink it filters and purifies the water so we can get from the local stream, which is very clean, very clear, but of course we don't know what bacteria is in there, so we want to take all the proper precautions. For food, most of what we have is cornbread, our Johnny cake for the trip, so we have a couple of Tupperware containers full of that, enough to hopefully last us 3 days and not get too hungry. We also have some random snacks, some trail mix with some good fruit. We have a jar of applesauce. For fruit, we have some jerky packed away for your protein, along with the nuts and the trail mix. We've got a good variety of food to last us 3 days, and of course, couldn't leave home without the bag of Twizzlers that we have along with us as well. Our gear consists of mostly food. We have change of clothes, so something we can. I'm not going to wear the same outfit for 3 days. We also have a couple of towels to clean up, and soap and shampoo. We also have just your standard, just health stuff. We also have a fishing kit just in case. Don't have a fishing license, but just in case we were to get turned around, we would not want to be left out here without very much potential for food. We have general safety stuff. We have a variety of ways to start a fire. We brought our own tinder, so I'd like to try to start a fire here without ours, just to see if we can do it with just a spark. This is a mixture of dryer lint, which catches fire great with just a spark, and grass cuttings, dried grass cuttings, which are extremely flammable. We also have these fire sticks from Walmart. They're supposed to start fire even if they're soaking wet, so we'll see. Matches, and Sarah has a magnesium fire starter. I don't have that on me. We have our first aid kit here, small, not much as far in the way of a trauma kit, but just your general first aid, triple antibiotic, band-aids, disinfectant wipes, that kind of thing there. So, and of course, we do have the bug spray, a compass, rope to tie up the food tonight. Here, Sarah.
Pretty much the same, except I brought a hairbrush.
You brought a hairbrush.
Here's the, do you want this?
Oh, the magnesium fire starter. We have, take a knife to it and you shave off some shavings here. We already practiced. Shave off some shavings there, and then use this side to, use that side to create a spark and hopefully ignite what tinder you have, along with magnesium flakes. So we pretty much wore ourselves out this morning, trekking out. It was an interesting trip. First few miles were probably the worst. Just kind of getting out there and kind of getting the feel of things. My pack was probably 50, 60 pounds. Sarah's was really close to that. A lot of weight in that. Really wore us out. In certain parts of the trail we had to just kind of set out. I don't know if we probably spent just as much time setting around on the rocks and enjoying the scenery as we did actually hiking. So, but it was tough. It's not really hot today. Actually, up here we're at a really high elevation, several hundred feet from the starting point. So it's not very humid up here. But this morning was very humid. It was kind of rainy. Everything was wet. Everything was warm. We sweat. I think both of us sweated more than we have doing anything else. We're pretty active people. I work in a pretty active environment, and I have sweat on 90 degrees plus days with 70% humidity, and not sweat as much as we did today. So it was definitely an interesting trip up. Covered a lot of miles, many more than I thought we would in that amount of time.